Good morning, YouTube, Facebook family. It's Joshua. I'm gonna go ahead and review the products I've got behind me. I'm on my journey to have a better spiritually, mentally, physically life all around. I'm using certain products to actually do that. I'm gonna go ahead and start jumping to diets that are going to get rid of mucus and go ahead and increase my energy, my mental capacity, everything. I decided not to just talk about it, but to be about it, and I hope you can too, because it's about time. We're not about that life of just sitting around and doing the same old anymore. We've got to go ahead and increase our health. We've seen many people like Dr. Sebi, many others actually accomplish it. They laid the framework, they planted the seeds, so why not plant our own seeds so we can watch things grow? I've got a little frankincense in the background going, and the products right behind me. As you can see of course, my eagle right there. My man right here, who is a chief, of course, an Indian. Of course, we got 4 tribes of Indian in it, so I like to keep all these things going. I love it in my house. It's refreshing to actually see it. I'm gonna have to change this picture behind me. Of course, I haven't found any Native American, indigenous Americans to be able to put up here, but for now, he's up here. It's still a lovely home, and again, that's just part of who I am, and I'm gonna start suggesting the things that are good in my house and in my life and that work for me and do not work for me. I'm gonna go ahead and point those things out as well so that we can keep these truths going. We need to go ahead and make sure that we keep it real for everybody. So one of the first things we have right here is Bladderwrack. Bladderwrack. Make sure you can see that. Kind of spelled backwards because of probably the camera. But Bladderwrack is great. It goes with Irish sea moss. These two things will help you to get better. The vitamins that they have, you have about 100, maybe 110 vitamins that you're supposed to receive in a day. These two things, Bladderwrack and sea moss, will help you to have at least, I think it's 90 to 98 of those vitamins and minerals in a day that you're supposed to get in a diet. It's kind of hard for us to do when all we have is a lot of times is to go to McDonald's and Chick-fil-A and KFC. You're not getting all the vitamins you need. Not at all. Not by a long shot. And so one of the supplements that you can that you can take is this. Of course, there's no substitute for the real things. You need to eat your vitamins, not just your vitamins, but your vegetables. And I'm going to go ahead and start in on that myself. I'm going to go ahead and fast and get my diet going to where I get in a healthy manner so that I'm older than Dr. Sebi. At 120, I'll be able to say, hey, look at me. I'm still riding this bike down this road. I'm running around here like Superman. So let's get it. It's a self-care, mental care, protect your health. That's what we're doing. The next thing I've got, and it's which I've just started with, is a thing called mullein. Mullein. This right here helps to get rid of mucus, and specifically in your lungs. A lot of us don't know that one of the base things that Dr. Sebi was teaching is that all disease and discomfort in the body comes from mucus. It interrupts the mucous membranes throughout the body, which causes disease throughout the body. And so you're experiencing problems that your body's trying to function well. Your body's trying to repair itself at all times. It's always trying to get better, but a lot of the things we put in there is that they're negative. And so you have mucus built up. And when the mucus builds up, that is causing the disease. It's really simple the way he broke it down in some of his videos. And when you start to look at how your body's always trying to fix itself, repair itself, it also depends on what we put in it. So if you put corn syrup into an engine, and we're talking about it needed a real oil change, then how long is your uh, engine going to last? It's not going to last that long. You know, you needed that Pennzoil. You needed that good stuff. So let's not play around no more. We got to go ahead and start putting more positive things into our body than negative. We got to put that more alkaline into our body instead of that more acidic. Because what's happening here is we're becoming more acidic than we are alkaline. So it's not that you can't cure yourself of anything. You can cure yourself of anything. Dr. Sebi proves it many times over. It's just that we have to be willing to go ahead and start that in our diet. And that's what I'm starting here today. And that's what I want to show you guys too, because I don't want to be the one just by myself riding around. If I'm the only one riding around on a bike and 120, I'm going to be a real sad man because, well, now by that point, I just really won't care. I'll be happy anyway. I just hope that I'm not the only one. So let's get it. Let's do this. The next thing, which was a suggestion by a family member, by an aunt, has been one of the best things that I have ever taken. This RT King works without a doubt. This helps to relieve pains throughout the body because it is more of a natural substance. RT King is basically it helps to build the cartilage back in your body. So if you have issues where you're having pains, and a lot of athletes actually take this, and RT King isn't filtered and strained out all of the good minerals that you need. And so it's much more impactful. It's actually made in Mexico. You can get it through Amazon, but this is in fact something that will help you get rid of arthritis. It helps with degenerative diseases as well. And so it's helping your body to be able to repair the cartilage that is lost through diseases just over time. Athletes take it whenever they have torn ACLs. This is made for them. Now, if they take this stuff because they're trying to get back in the NFL, they're getting their self pumped up. Why don't we know about it as regular individuals? I had a pain in my foot that used to never go away from the military. I took this, I stayed on it for about 2 days. And in 2 days, I'm telling you, that pain was gone. And it has not come back. And so I'm telling each and every individual out there that this, at the minimum, if you don't try anything, you can pick these up on Amazon. You need to try this. Only like $20. And when I tell you that they work. You will start to see that you're no longer in those pains. You don't have to accept the current version of yourself. Be your best self. All the money we waste, you should be able to afford this. If you can't, then we can get together so that we can get it and help you get there so that you can afford it. There's no excuse for us to be sitting back and being in pain and not in our best self. Too many of us have the ability, and you should too. And so that's where we're going to start. That's what this video is for. We're going to start doing better for myself so that I can see you guys do better too. So this is my journey. I'm reviewing products now, but I've got a lot to do. I've got to go ahead and get my life straight so that not only am I getting good, I want to see everybody else get good with me. And so with that, I love you, family. We're going to do this together. Peace. I'll be with you again soon.